Hello guys, welcome to uh, No Man's Sky. I did it my way. Look at the ship, identify the show. Run around the ship because you forgot already what you're gonna do. Wow. I just did 2 episodes of permadeath in a row. And quite lost. I actually don't know where I am. Oh, okay. Starting to recognize the place. Ouch. There it is. I'm gonna call the freighter to me because it's like way over there. I think that's Rapalum over there. Yeah. I wasn't sure where I was. Tonight, for reference, if you watch the other show, you'll already know this. I play an MMORPG called Dragon Blood. And tonight is finals. It's my last one. I'm quitting, if we make it through to Wednesday. It's every day it gets harder and harder, but we seem to make it most of the way through every month. But yeah, I'm done. There's a fleet. Let's see what we got here. It's not just, I'm tired of the money spenders, and I'm also tired of the struggle to do this, which I love, and don't have time for because of that. It interferes, and I don't love that. So I used to. My character on there is very, very powerful, and I was very competitive for a while. And then servers got merged, and we were merged with a really old server. And, really old servers have players that have been playing a lot longer. And it's just not, it's not playable anymore. I picked up something. Viking effigy. And oh god, it drives me crazy. Okay, into the suit. Open the suit into the container. Good grief. I got 3 kelp shrooms and a rattle spine. Do I not have any silver? Oh, there's 1,000. Okay. Don't need to worry about silver. Okay, let's go see if there's a mission out there. I'm gonna try to remember to pick up modules for the guppy today as we go. I have a planet that's a lushy that's green. I dropped a base computer on it so I wouldn't lose it. I've never been back, and I haven't showed it to you yet. So I've completely forgotten what kind of mission this is. Okay, I think it's industrial, so we'll send these guys and that guy, and a supply vessel. Only 250 tons. Fuel oxidizer. There they go. Off on their way. So let's go look at the teleporter and see if I can find that planet. And, well, I mean, it's gonna be there. As we go through, we'll look for some modules for the guppy. I don't really want to fly it around yet. It's sort of defenseless. It's got a photon cannon, which can handle most things, and you can run away from things. But I don't like running away. I'm not a runner. It's not my style. I don't know if there's, let's see, how's that look again? Rotobore has suit technology. Iguasha has hyperdrives, but they're at 12%, which is expensive. And thus far, they've been mostly just garbage. So let's see here. I haven't spent any time on that planet, just like a few minutes. And my bases. Well, I think it's this one right here. It must be. So, Dreams of the Deep, Rapalum Valley. Sikori is the extreme survival place. So, it must be this one. Let's go see. I don't even know the name of the star system, or I just teleport to the station. We can fly up to the station. I think this is it. Yep. And it's nighttime. Nothing unusual about that. So we need to, well, I need to do missions and things. Not a bad pistol. I'll see if this guy has any nav data for sale. Pretty sure I have some. 11. Yeah, I have 11 on me. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I can't believe I don't have all that stuff. Okay. What I meant to do was purchase. Purchase components. Nope. I think I need nitrogen salt, but I dropped a base computer here, so it can stay there until I work it out. Where is... There it is. Alrighty. It's not really anything to search for. Because we got the manufacturing facilities done. But I'm going to go to the sunny side of this planet so you can see it. It's pretty nice. But it doesn't have water. So it didn't fit the criteria that Rapalum fit, you know, with needing, at the time, needing to do Dreams of the Deep. So look at that. Look how close it is. Jiminy Christmas! Oh my God! Oh, it was gonna let me go, okay. Alright. Let's see. Wow. Gosh. Are they gonna collide? Look at how beautiful that is. Just solid green. Ear to ear. Moon of unknown planet. Yeah, I haven't done anything. But if you're in normal mode on PC and you don't care about water, here we are, green grass, limited sentinels, bouncies, apparently. Oh, that's a big one. It's a big one. I tickled him with my scanner, that's why he jumped up and down. It's a B-44, A-19. There's another one. I was just standing still, just grabbing, you know, all this. That was actually something. Salvage containers on this planet. Which way is the ship pointing? Because that's where I saw all that other stuff. Got a bunch of stuff on the table again. Is it just cloudy? Yeah. Well, the sky's not really blue, but it's got that giant, whatever it is, the planet in anyway. Tiny little guy. There they are. I saw a couple of knowledge stones. So I don't know, I know that I've mentioned it, but I don't know when or how many times. My favorite thing to do on this game is to find a planet like this and just go from knowledge stone to knowledge stone. And that is by far my favorite thing to do after getting everything else done, you know, and having the ships and the freighter and the frigates and manufacturing facilities, everything. So we have everything but Artemis done. And I don't know if I'm going to do Artemis on this save. I don't know. I think I have actually made the decision to do Artemis on the permadeath save. But we're not ready to do it. So it's, oops, that's the blaze javelin. I would say I probably don't need that. Do we know that guy? Okay. Have I finished the zoology? No, I've got 3 to go. Okay. And that's a bird. I've already got that one. That's a different bird? Yep. Strike that. We have 2 to go. It's my typical style. I'm just totally ignoring the sentinel. He's all upset. I don't care. Not my problem. Look at this conical mountain. Look at that. It's cool. Where did that, there it is over there. I'm just gently pushing myself towards the thing so that it continues to not use my jetpack. There we go. What a view. Wow. It's one of those gigantic things. 5 meters tall. And still able to bounce. The screen is panning even though I'm not moving. What a gorgeous place. I love planets like this. I like that there's both purple and green trees and this darker green tree. 3 different kinds of cool trees. Different kinds of rocks. Look, there's a knowledge stone right there. There's one right at our feet. They just go on forever. You know, eventually they lead to monoliths. And if you can get at the beginning of the trail, you can make it all the way to a monolith without ever being out of scanner range of a knowledge stone. But this is what I mean when I say that lushies are the easiest places to get words and buried tech modules. There's one there. There's another one right there. They go on and on. You got to be a little bit closer to a buried tech module than a knowledge stone to see it. Here's some eggs. absolutely gorgeous. Simply lovely. Oh, man. I've done this, played this game so much. I'm 2,727 hours. And people complain about the variety, and it's so hard to find this planet. And it's like, yeah, maybe there's only 15 different kinds of planets. Within those 15 different planets, there's 8 or 9 variables, like water and mountains and cliffs and biomes. And on those planets, there's, bouncy planets. There's planets that have both bouncies and don't. Planets that have megafauna, some that don't, Many of them don't. I don't know why I'm scanning that. It's silly. Oh, there's a red dot. And it's not just these 5 things and that's all there is. It's a mix and match system. And when I was a little girl, we had this mat board, and we'd do dolls. And it was 1-dimensional, or 2-dimensional rather. It was flat, and you could change out their clothes. It only came with 3 or 4 dresses, a couple of skirts, some blouses. But you can mix and match, and you could do it all day long. Come up with all kinds of new ideas. There was probably 3 or 4 different looking dolls, These are my favorite creatures. And, so the doll was a one-piece thing, and then you just put clothes on her. And it seems silly, as adults, but that's basically what this game is. This game has, I think it's 16 different kinds of planets. There's 11 anomalies, and then lush, gamma, toxic, desert, and airless. And then there's parameters for those. Well, you're not going to find pyrite on a lush planet or uranium on a desert world. Unless you find metal fingers, of course. And that possibility is always there. But these plants, sometimes you find them on frozen worlds, sometimes you find them on lushies. You won't generally find them anywhere else. So it's just like the doll game that we used to play as kids. There's a set number of variables, and the game chooses between them, given the parameters allowed for each different planet. And to begin with, it picks the number of planets, the number of moons, and then it dresses them in their different biomes, and then it dresses each biome. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that atmosphere. We got that back with visions. It's awesome. It's so massive. Look up there. Every single one of those spots of light is another planet. It's another star system with a variable number of planets that have variable biomes. And I think if you're seeing the same thing, all the time, then that's okay. Something needs to be predictable. You need to be able to look at a desert planet and say, you know what? There's going to be fuel for my pulse engine there. You need to be able to look at a gamma planet and say, you know what? There's uranium there. I know that I can find launch fuel there. You need to have rules, you know? There needs to be some kind of a parameter. And that's just, you know, that's just nature. Nature has rules. And that's a fact. There aren't that many different kinds of planets. There isn't that many different kinds of planets in our own star system. You know, there isn't this many frickin' asteroids in our own star system. But, you know, I respect other people's opinions greatly. I really do. But I said this at the beginning of this game, and I will say it until my dying days, because I think I'm going to play this game for the rest of my life. It's that amazing that if you are looking for the problems, that's what you're going to find. If you're looking for the beauty, that's what you're going to find. And to me, it's beautiful. And I love this game. And I can't sit through a stream where the person streaming is pointing out every single thing that they think is wrong with the game. I can't sit through it. It's just tripe to me, you know? It's really just tripe. And I think that, you know, to each his own. Play the game how you like. If your position is to stop people from playing, good job. There's a lot of people who, you know, will agree and say, yeah, this game is trash. It's unfinished. There's too many things wrong with it. There's no variety. It's the same animal on every single planet. It's not. It's not like that. It isn't to me. You know, it isn't to a lot of people. I see it in the Steam forum all the time. I've been playing this game for 56 minutes, and here's a 5-page long litany of everything that's wrong with it. Stop playing the game. You don't like it, don't play it. Simple as that. You know, I'm not saying there should never be anything negative said. I'm just saying, if all you have to say is negative things about the game you're playing, you don't like the game. Stop playing it. Stop wasting other people's time going on and whining and carrying on about how terrible it is. There is room for comment. There's room for, hey, this would be a great idea. How about, you know, if these kinds of animals were implemented? You know, there's lots and lots of room for, here's a great idea for adjusting the procedural generation to include this type of variety. There's lots of room for that. But I watched a stream yesterday morning that was absolutely non-stop complaining. And to that guy, I say, I respect your opinion. You don't like the game. I get it. Stop playing it. So, let's carry on with our own game because we love it. I get down off my soapbox. Try to find a wealthy system. There we go. Check. There's only one planet. That means all the missions will be on that planet. I won't bring it up again. Because I want my videos to make people smile. I want people to enjoy the game. And I want them to enjoy watching and listening to my silliness. Boy, I sure thought that frigate was inside the space station. Oh. Alright. Mission hoe. I don't mean that kind of hoe, get your mind out of the gutter. I mean hoe, as in wagons hoe. There's a mission. He's kind of chunky. Alrighty. I keep getting all these photo missions. Killing predators. Killing them like they're going out of style. Repair damaged machinery. That'll get us down to that planet. And deliver item is in another system. And oops. And can't do repair and raid at the same time on my save because they clash and they cause problems. Have to do them separately. Alrighty, here we go. Take me to the go-go. Where is it? There it is. Thanks, suit lady. I was wondering if you were going to catch up soon. Ouch. That's my arm cracking again. Our repair is once again a crash site. And there's no ship. That's interesting. Used to be a long time ago, repair missions were always a building, you know? So the little Atlas stress beacon is broken. All I had to do was turn it on. Alright, cool. Grab those nanites. I think it'd be fun to take my main save. Oh my god, I can't believe my luck. Here we go. To take my main save on foot around the planet. I know a lot of people have done it, but it looks like fun. And they've all done it very differently. I sat through 12 of the several more than 12 hours that Cobra was on that freezing cold planet. And I've not missed a single episode and will not miss a single episode of Stevie GB going around Ishawest Minor. I think that's really, really cool. I know other people have done it, you know. It's something to do that's fun and interesting, you know. It's an awesome way to learn words, which would be easier if I could find the knowledge stone. I saw Ballisticola do it on that god awful desert planet with all that water. Oh, that was a terrible planet. What an achievement, you know. There we go. He started jumping around so I could see him better. But I like the idea. I mean, it'd have to be a small planet, you know. It would take... I don't even know what episode number we're on with game mode now. And I totally get that. having to step away and do other things in Ice and Tam. Because I mean, if you just went straight through, oh my God, that planet. I've been to Ish West Minor. It is massive, absolutely massive. You know, I went there with my normal save, the one that got lost, and the one that's, I shouldn't call them lost. They're on the other computer. The likelihood that I'm ever going to pull them off that computer is pretty low. Something else right here. I'm standing on whatever the poor thing is. Might have been a bug. I've been scanning a lot of bugs lately. Here we go. That takes some real concentration and effort. You have to keep approaching them with your scanner directly on them. Just to slowly approach them. And every time you approach one of those bugs, they'll take off. These are the ones that land on plants and stuff. And each time you take a step towards them, they'll take off, and you got to try to grab them right then and there. And it takes a bunch of tries. It's not easy, but boy, it's worth it. I mean, it's an accomplishment. It's very difficult to do. I imagine you probably have to have a fairly decent graphics card to be able to accomplish it. But I mean, there's been a lot of planets on the old computer that had, you know, 10 of 11 creatures. And I wonder, really wonder if those planets are like that. It's a planet that has some kind of a bug flying around. And I couldn't see it because my computer was so bad, you know. Oh, I had a launch fuel. It always surprises me when there's a launch fuel in my cargo. Oh, that arm. All right. I like to stop, you know, like this, and I would probably spend 2 or 3 hours on that planet, you know, if I wasn't trying to push the character forward, you know. The goal is to get all of the guild ranks complete and all of the species ranks complete. And that species rank thing is the hardest because of the words. There's a lot more words than is required for the rank, for the highest rank. And I want to know them all. I want to get to that point in this game where, you know, there's just no more words to learn. C42, B25. Did I check in here to see if there was any modules for the guppy? I found a shield. Was that here? I don't remember. Don't remember. There's hyperdrive. I don't think I'm going to put pulse engines on the guppy. There's another nav data. Alright. We'll grab another system here. Not getting very many missions done. Alrighty. Korvax. I don't think we've been to a Korvax system today. Unless I'm crazy. When I watch this back, I find out that what I've said at the end of the video barely matches the beginning. It's like, really? Like the thing with trying to find a hydrogen jelly that day. It was right there in the GTT, right there on the deck. and I just didn't see it, you know. I was concentrating on what was coming out of my mouth instead of what was before my eyes. Apparently, apparently I'm limited that way. Let's look here first, so I don't forget. So I do that, tend to go right from the mission agent and take off, you know. I think that was another nav data. Infra knife. I don't even know how to make a nympher knife. It's been so long since I built one. I mean, it has been a seriously long amount of time. It's an A19. C42. A pocket shuttle. A shuttle you could put in your pocket. I am mindful that I can learn 10 words in every space station. But you can learn like all of the words for a species on a planet like that green one. So there's probably hundreds and hundreds of knowledge stones on that planet. So we'll do this one again. That'll take us down there. Alright. I think I was grabbing those kill creature ones. Because, you know, with the predators, I eventually get that far. Yeah, okay. Repair a damaged something. Thanks, suit lady. Thanks for being on the ball this time. Where is it? There it is. It's a hot planet. It's fiery, in fact. I'm fighting spring tooth and nail. Springtime in Oregon, in this part of Oregon, is basically rain, rain, 5,000 degrees for 2 days. Rain, rain. Oh, it's another crashed ship. Without a crashed ship. I don't mind that there's no ship here. I'm not looking for a crashed ship. I know some people are, and it's irritating when you spend the time looking for it, you know, and don't find one there. That's the wrong button. Alrighty. Yeah, once again, all I had to do was turn it on. Very cool. Okay. New Vent. Okay. Nope, no nav data in there. Well, it's not terribly hot. It's only 122 degrees. Been on way hotter planets. Definitely do not need tetracobalt. And I thankfully don't need buried tech modules on this save either. There's a cave. All kinds of poisonous plants everywhere. Not much of a cave. It's more like a passage. That's cool. Nothing for miles. No, I don't like these planets. I don't like hot planets. And the reason is because they're so freaking dark at night, and most of them are dark in the middle of the day. There's that. There's hardly anything here, you know. It's just deposits. Is that copper? Buried tech modules and terribleness. Alrighty. I'm gonna save it right here. And no more speeches, no more lectures. Thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow we are going to pick it up and really do some missions, get some stuff done, and do some traveling. And we're going to keep picking up modules for the guppy. We got a shield and infra knife. Oh yeah, I was going to look at how to build the infra knife. Phosphorescent tech modules, easy as can be. Awesome. All right. Again, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.